Rohit's school is 10 kilometers away from his house. So every day he goes with his dad in a car. He usually leaves around 8:45 a.m. and reaches school in 15 minutes, that is by 9 a.m. So while going to the school, he observes a meter at the driver's seat and he gets interested. So he asks his dad what this meter is. His dad tells him that this is a speedometer which is telling the speed of the car. Now Rohit thinks that even he can find the speed of the car because he had studied that speed is distance by time. He knew the distance from his home to school. He also knew the time it takes to cover that distance. So he thought he can easily find the speed of the car. So what he does is he finds the speed of the car applying this. Since the school was 10 kilometers away and it took him 15 minutes to reach the school, he said that speed of the car should be 10 kilometers divided by 15 minutes, which is 10 kilometers by 15 minutes. This is 2 by 3 kilometers per minute. So I get this 2 by 3 kilometers per minute. Now this I can divide 2 by 3 and express it as a decimal number. So this gives me 0.667 kilometers per minute. Now Rohit gets confused. He finds that the speed of the car comes out to be less than 1 kilometers per minute. But in the car he had seen that the speedometer was showing 40 as the speed, and in another the speed was around 10. So he was confused because he got speed which was neither 10 nor 40. So what was the speed? Why was there this problem? Well, if you carefully observe this speedometer, you would find the answer. You can see that here speed is given in kilometers per hour and here speed has been given in meters per second. Whereas Rohit had found the speed in kilometers per minute. So that was the problem. Had he found the speed in kilometers per hour or meters per second, he might have got the answer. So what he tries to do next is that he had found the speed in kilometers per minute, but he saw that the car had readings only in kilometers per hour and meters per second. So he thought to check whether he's got the correct speed or not, he should convert this to kilometers per hour and kilometers per hour to meters per second. Well, these kilometers per hour and meters per second are the two most common units in which speed is expressed. So let us try to express kilometers per minute into kilometers per hour. I want to see how can I convert 1 kilometer per minute into kilometers per hour. We know that 1 kilometers per minute is nothing but 1 kilometer divided by a minute. Now I can divide by 60. That would not change the value. Further, I know if I multiply two rational numbers, I can multiply the numerators, divide by multiplication of the denominators. So numerator gives me 1 kilometer into 60 and denominators I can multiply, that gives me a minute into 60, which is nothing but 60 kilometers divided by 60 minutes. So this is what I get. Now I know I wanted to express it into kilometers per hour. 60 minutes is same as 1 hour. 1 hour has 60 minutes. So I can write this as 60 kilometer upon, rather than 60 minutes, I would write 1 hour because 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So I can express this as 60 kilometers by 1 hour, and this is nothing but 60 kilometers per hour. So what we see is that 1 kilometer per minute is actually equal to 60 kilometers per hour. So this is what we get. Now another way to get to that is, we know that 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So 1 minute would be equal to 1 by 60 of an hour. This is what we already know. So what we can do is, let's write 1 kilometer per minute. Now 1 kilometer per minute is equal to 1 kilometer by minute. Now I know that 1 minute is same as minute, which is 1 by 60 hour. So I can replace 1 minute by 1 by 60 of an hour. So I get this, which gives me, dividing the two, I get 60 kilometers by 1 hour, which is nothing but 60 kilometers per hour. So I get 60 kilometer by hour, which is same as 60 kilometers per hour. So I get that 1 kilometer per minute is equal to 60 kilometers per hour. Now we had to convert the speed which Rohit had found, which was 2 by 3 kilometers per minute. I want to convert this into kilometers per hour. Now I know 1 kilometers per minute gives me 60 kilometers per hour. So 2 by third of 1 kilometer per minute would be equal to 2 by 3 times 60 kilometers per hour. All I have done is multiplied both the sides by 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 times kilometer per minute would be equal to 2 by 3 times 60 kilometers per hour. Now this is equal to 20. So this gives me 40 kilometers per hour. So what I get is 40 kilometers per hour. So I've seen that this speed, which was 2 by 3 kilometers per minute, is nothing but 40 kilometers per hour. Now Rohit is very happy. Why? Because he correctly found the speed. You can see that in this speedometer which shows kilometer per hour, speed is actually around 40, which he's found. He got speed as 40 kilometers per hour. Now let us try to see whether this 40 kilometers per hour is equal to speed which is being shown in meters per second. So let us try to now convert kilometers per hour into meters per second, because these are the common units. I can write 1 kilometer per hour as 1 kilometer by hour. Now 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. And 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So I have got 1000 meters by 60 minutes. But I wanted meters by seconds and not meters per minute. I want meters per second. So now I know that 1 minute has 60 seconds. So 60 minutes will have 60 times 60 seconds. So what I can do is, this is 60 minutes. 60 minutes can further be written as 60 times 60 seconds. And 1000 meters we already have. So now from kilometers per hour, I have meters per second. So this turns out to be, I can cancel out the zeros. This turns out to be 10 by 36 meters by seconds. So 10 by 36, which is nothing but 5 by 18. So this is equal to 5 by 18 meters per second. This is what we get. That is 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meters per second. Now the speed which is found was actually equal to 40 kilometers per hour. Speed was 40 kilometers per hour. Now how can I convert this into meters per second? We know that 1 kilometers per hour is 5 by 18 meters per second. So 40 kilometers per hour would be 40 times 5 by 18. So 40 multiplying both these sides by 40. 40 times kilometers per hour is 40 times 5 by 18, which gives me 11.11 meters per second. So this is actually equal to 200 by 18 meters per second, which on further division gives me 11.11 meters per second. Now which again is right? He saw that in meters per second, the pointer showed a reading which is greater than 10 but less than 15. So it is around 11.11, which is correct. So that is how we can see how we convert speed into kilometer per hour or meter per second. So we've seen that to convert the speed from kilometers per hour to meters per second, what we do is we multiply by 5 by 18. Now how do I get back? There might be cases when I have speed in meters per second and I want to express it into kilometers per hour, because these are the common units of speed. So how do I come back? We know when we move forward by multiplication, we can come back to that same thing by division. So I can come back by dividing by 5 by 18. So by dividing by 5 by 18, I can come back. That is, if I am given meters per second and I want to come back to kilometers per hour, all I can do is divide this by 5 by 18. Now dividing by 5 by 18 is same as multiplying by the reciprocal of this number, which is 18 by 5. So division is same as multiplication, which is 18 by 5, multiplication of the reciprocal, which is 18 by 5. So this is what we get, that is conversion of units of speeds. That is, if you want to convert one unit of speed into the other, kilometers per hour into meters per second, you multiply by 5 by 18. If you want to convert meters per second into kilometers per hour, you multiply by 18 by 5. So rather than following that long method, all you can do is simply multiply by either 5 by 18 to get to meters per second, or else you can multiply by 18 by 5 to get to kilometers per hour. Now remember, when you're going from kilometers to meters, you're going to a smaller unit. So remember that this smaller number comes on the top. That is a trick to remember when to multiply by 5 by 18 and when do we have to multiply by 18 by 5. So when you're moving to meters per second, you're moving to a smaller unit. That is, you have to multiply by smaller number on the numerator. When we're moving from meters per second to kilometers per hour, we're moving to a larger unit. So we multiply by a larger number in the numerator, which is 18. So remember 5 and 18. From kilometers per hour to meters per second, multiply by 5 by 18. For coming back, multiply by 18 by 5. Now can you answer this question? Sohail is driving his bike at 20 meters per second. The speed limit for motorcycles is 30 to 65 kilometers per hour. So do you think Sohail is driving within the speed limits? Well, if you want to find he is driving within the speed limits or not, the speed limit is given in kilometers per hour and we know his speed in meters per second. So we need to convert his speed into kilometers per hour. So let's look at this. 20 meters per second. I want to convert it into kilometers per hour. Now I want to convert smaller unit into a larger unit. So I multiply this by the larger number on the top, that is 18 by 5. So this kilometers per hour multiply by 18 by 5. So I get kilometers per hour. Now this is equal to 5 4s are 20. So 18 times 4, which is 72 kilometers per hour. That is that Sohail is driving with 20 meters per second, which is also equal to 72 kilometers per hour. Now do you think he is driving within the speed limits? The speed limit tells us that motorcycle speed limit is between 30 and 65, but he is well above 65. He is traveling at 72 kilometers per hour. That is, he is not within the speed limits.